Previously, on spine-tingling Spider-Man, Peter Parker's life has never been easy. After the recent attack by the dream monster, Sleep Stealer, it turns every New Yorkers into a horrifying creatures and orders them to hurt Peter. But later, Peter manages to return them to their senses, and with their combined willpower, Peter manages to defeat the monster. And after a stressful night, Peter goes into bed. But as he wakes up, he finds himself in a world where he seemingly doesn't exist. Everyone, including Aunt May and his ex-girlfriend MJ, have forgotten Peter's existence. He tries to make them remember, but the situation turns bad. And on top of that, he lost all of his powers. No wall crawling, no super strength, or spider sense. Unable to understand what is going on, Peter then gets a message from an unknown number that leads him to Grand Central Station at midnight. But as he arrives there, he finds the whole station is empty. There are no signs of life, but he still boarded the train to meet with that man and get the answers of this situation. But then, Peter is thrown into a new horror. The train's nightmarish conductor notices Peter hasn't purchased a ticket, and it makes the conductor mad. And with a hammer in his hand, he begins to attack Peter and makes sure he pays for it with his life. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 2 of Spine-Tingling Spider-Man. You can get the previous part on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with a chase. Peter is running with his life from the nightmarish conductor, jumping from one bogie to another, looking for a place to hide from the monster. Peter looks from the window to locate the monster, but from behind, someone calls him, and it is a little girl. She asks Peter, is he hiding from the conductor too? So Peter replies, yes, he was right behind him. So the girl then says, he likes to do that, disappear, make you think you are safe, but before you understand, he comes back. The girl and Peter then introduces themselves. Peter then asks her, does she know what is going on and how did she end up here? She tries to remember, but she doesn't know. And then the girl grabs Peter by the shirt and tells him she knows a way out. She couldn't open the door, but she knows Peter can. And with a hope to escape this train, Peter begins to follow her. And they both arrive to a hidden room, and she tells Peter to open the hatch. Without his power, Peter puts every strength to open the hatch, but as he opens it, he sees a way out, but the train is still running. Peter tries to stop the girl, but right in front of his eyes, the girl jumps from the hatch and ends her life. It shocks Peter that he cannot save the girl. Everything is falling apart, and he doesn't know what to do next to get out of this place. Crossing the bogie, Peter then notices the freezer car, so he quickly rushes towards it. But as he arrives there, he finds dead bodies all over the place, and then he hears the footsteps of the monster. Time is running out, and then he sees a screwdriver. Peter gets an idea, and as the monster opens the door, Peter charges towards it and enters the screwdriver into his head with full force. But it makes no impact. The creature is still alive, asking for the ticket, and he prepares himself to take Peter's life. Peter realizes there is no place to hide or run, but right at the time, the train is stopped and it allows Peter to run from the monster and escape this train. So without wasting any time, he begins to run. As Peter arrives outside, he sees there is no station sign. He doesn't know where he is right now, but he believes anywhere is better than that train. The footsteps are gone. The monster isn't following him anymore, but he is still running in the rainy night. Running through the muds, Peter sees something in the ground, and as he picks it up, he sees a photo of J. Jonah Jameson, and it seems he is being locked up and tortured. And then he sees another photo, and it is MJ. She is also captured, and then he finds Aunt May's picture. Seeing the pictures, Peter is getting worried. He doesn't know where they are, and then he gets his answers as he looks up the hill and sees the house, and it seems the house is looking at him. So without wasting any time, he arrives in front of the house and he starts to think when he was a hero. People said he was brave, but right now, as his powers are gone, his body is shivering in fear. And looking at this old house, Peter forgets what bravery is. Peter lost his shoes in the mud, and then he hears a scream coming out from the house. Peter gathers his courage and opens the main entrance, but as he arrives into the house, the fear, the darkness begin to scare him. And then he again hears the voice, and without thinking anything, Peter rushes towards it. His legs move on their own, and he accidentally steps on the broken glasses. It slices both of his feet. Lots of blood is coming out. Previously, it won't make an impact, but now, without his power, it hurts like hell, but it doesn't bother him. As right now, someone needs his help, and as he opens the door, he sees Jameson hanging into a torture machine. So without wasting any time, Peter quickly helps Jonah and frees him from the trap. Peter then takes Jameson and tries to leave the house, but then Jameson informs Peter there are more victims trapped in the upstairs, 2 women, and they can't leave them behind. And then they both hear the scream, and Peter quickly realizes it is MJ and his aunt, and he quickly runs into the upstairs. Crossing the hallway, Peter finally arrives into that room, and as he opens the door, he finds both MJ and Aunt May, and he gets relieved to see them again, and he helps them free from the traps. MJ is scared, and Peter tells her he doesn't know what is going on, but he promises to keep them safe and help them out of this place. He looks from the door, and as he sees there is no one, he then tells them to follow him. But unknown to Peter, Aunt May, MJ and Jameson, they are all turned into something else as some demonic entity takes control of their minds and forces them to take Peter's life. And as they proceed to do that, the chapter 2 of Spine-Tingling Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.